What is aperture, otherwise known as f-stop? If you take a look through the back of your camera lens, you'll see a series of blades on the inside. That's called the iris, and that little hole in the center, that's the aperture that we're talking about. The wider that is, the smaller that f-stop number. Say on this lens it might be a 2.0. That's going to allow more light in. Now the trick is it might allow more light in, however, less is going to be in focus. Now, if you stop that down to say f22, where it becomes just this little pinhole that you go through, it's like squinting your eyes. More is going to be in focus, but less light is going to come in. So that means you're going to have to compensate with your shutter speed. Less light coming in means you're probably going to have a lower shutter speed. The more light you've got coming in, you're going to have a higher shutter speed to be able to compensate for it. Now the way that you control this aperture is by adjusting the f-stop on your camera. This is at an f1.8 right now. That's pretty wide open. If I stop it down here, say to an f22, which is the highest lens goes, that means the iris, those blades get very narrow. That's going to put more in focus. More in focus, a higher number. Less in focus is going to be these lower numbers. 1.8 is the lowest this one goes. That's wide open. That's going to give you a very shallow depth of field, as we call it, and more of a blurry background. Higher number, more in focus. Lower number, less in focus. Follow me for more photography tips and tricks.